Wednesday, November 9th was the Walleye Annual School Celebration Day. Kids from around Ohio and Michigan descended onto the Huntington Center for what was guaranteed to be a good time. It was a record-setting school day with over 5,800 students in attendance to see their Toledo Walleye take on the Chicago Express. The story of this game was Walleye defenseman Brian Rufinock. Toledo was down 5-0 when Rufinock scored his first of 4 goals against Chicago that morning. He would bring the Walleye to within 3 with his second goal at the 7:09 mark of the second period.
But most importantly, Toledo's got 2 straight goals, both by Brian Rufinock.
The Express would once again extend their lead to 4 when Bobby Robbins would sneak one past Toledo netminder Carter Hutton. The Brian Rufinock show would continue in the third period with 2 more goals less than a minute apart.
That went off of one of the Chicago players in front. His 4th goal of the game from Brian Rufinock. Are you kidding me today?
Unfortunately, Chicago got the best of Toledo with a 7-4 victory, but the kids in attendance still had a rockin' time cheering on their team. Veterans Day turned into Veterans Night on the 11th. The Walleye honored the men and women who have served our country with a stirring pregame ceremony. That night also began a 2-game homestand with the Gwinnett Gladiators. Toledo got off to a fast start when Rob Flick scored just 33 seconds into the first period.
Just 33 seconds in.
The Walleye held that lead until the early stages of the second when Brian Brutlag scored his second of the season. Toledo would then take the lead when Joey Martin also scored his second of the year to go up 2-1. The Gladiators would go on to score 2 more in the second. But the Walleye was interesting into the third when Adam Clay tied the game at 3.
Yep. And that's exactly what Toledo needed.
Gwinnett would score the next 2 to win the game 5-3. The next night, Toledo had a chance at redemption against the Gladiators from Gwinnett. Adam Esteclay would get the Walleye on the board first, 12 minutes into the first period.
Pepin, he'll wind up, carries over the blue line. Nice drop for Esteclay. He makes the move, cuts to the front, he scores!
Gwinnett would tie it up later in the first with a Patrick Gallivan goal. It was his 6th of the year. Toledo's Harrison Reed would give Toledo the lead just 45 seconds into the second period. Gwinnett would answer with another goal just 34 seconds left in the middle frame. For every Toledo goal, there was a Gwinnett goal, so this game would go into overtime. With no scoring in OT, the game would head to a shootout. Adam Esteclay would score the game-winning goal on the second shot of the shootout for Toledo. Goaltender Carter Hutton stopped 4 of 5 shots against the Gladiators.
Stonewalled by Carter Hutton, and Toledo wins it tonight.
Upcoming games for the Toledo Walleye include Saturday the 19th against the Reading Royals, Sunday November 20th against the Cincinnati Cyclones, Wednesday November 23rd against the Florida Everblades, and Friday November 25th against the Cincinnati Cyclones. For tickets, you can go to ToledoWalleye.com or call 419-725-9255.
Wanna stick it to the man? Perfect. Come be the boss with the Walleye this week. You don't have to be a hockey fan to love it. Like to play dirty? Perfect. Get some action this week with the Walleye. You don't have to be a hockey fan to love it.